Hi, this is Nancy Marion with Remax Concepts. And this morning I listened to a very good podcast with Mel Robbins and Dana White, who is a best-selling author on decluttering. And I think this is so important relative to real estate because over 27 years, I have seen way too many people struggle with getting rid of items just in order to get their home ready to sell. Or let's say kids getting rid of items, of a lifetime of items that their parents have kept in order so that they can sell the parents' home. And it is can be quite the exhausting, very long process. And in one case I know of taking years. So anyway, Dana White says that first of all, it's important for us to understand that people who have clutter, they're just different. They're different thinkers. They tend to be more creative, the artistic types, not the types who are going to be like automatic organizers. Um, but the first step, there's 5 steps that she summarizes, and the first step is to deal with trash. So trash is easy. You can walk through and see what trash is, and you use a black bag so that everything goes in a bag that you're never going to look at again. You can't see through it to see what's there, and it's going to go in your trash. Number two is the easy stuff. Like this is stuff that already had a home at one point, and when you pick it up, you take it immediately to its home. This is a very key step in decluttering the easy stuff. Number three are obvious donations. Use a box that you don't want, like an Amazon box, and then um, obvious donations go in there. If you have to think about it, then skip it. Now, the act of the box, like you're supposed to keep it in your garage so that whenever you are going to drive someplace that's close to where you can make a donation, you take the box with you and away it goes. So it gets out of your house at every available moment. Um, Number four, it gets a little bit more tricky. So these are items that need some questions. The first question is this, is if I needed this item, where would I look for it first? So there's no analysis, no questioning the value. It's just if I needed this item, where would its home be? So then you find a home, and then the second thing is you go put it in its home right away. So, and the beauty of this, of course, is that when you look for it, you find it. So this is a part of also accepting how you function, not other people being organized. So this kind of thinker has a very different way that they may need to go through the process of decluttering. So there's no perfect place to put things. It's only where you would look, even if it seems completely random to somebody else. Um, so yeah, you don't make value decisions in this case. You just ask if I need it, where it would go, and then you put it there. Because value questions are exhausting. Like, why do I need this? What would I use it for? When would I use it? Don't go there because then you'll quit declutter. Then you'll quit decluttering altogether. Um, so there's a very interesting side of this step number four. Like, if I needed this item, would it ever occur to me that I already have one? Like, because would I ever know that I have one? Because if I don't have a place for it in the first place, then it wouldn't even occur to you that you need it. That's fascinating. So the reality of the cluttering process is that you don't have to have a designated time, day, or period of time. It just should be an ongoing thing, like 5 minutes a day. So this is a process that helps people who collect too much clutter deal with reality. It's like a slow process of learning a new practice, right? But the fifth key concept is this, that sometimes if you can't decide, like, oh, all these skillets, Mel Robbins uses a skillet example, but all these 7 skillets, that I have, well, um, they don't really fit in the drawer, right? So you got to let your container, whatever your container is, whether it's a drawer, a closet, your whole house, you got to let that container be the bad guy because the container is what you're trying to declutter. So if you don't have a space for it, then that's the way you learn that you don't, you have a limit, you have a boundary, and it ends up not being there. But what you do in this case then is if you have a favorite two skillets out of the seven, then you pick your favorite ones and then you get rid of the rest. And that, so you just ask yourself, what are your favorite items? You keep those favorite items. So the container gets to be the bad guy, not anybody else telling you have to organize or declutter the house. But again, in the end, it's the daily habit of just, when you walk in, spend 5, 7 minutes decluttering an obvious space in your house so that you can feel good about what you did. And know that if you do this every day, ultimately you get to a place where, maybe your home isn't ready to sell yet, but it's going to be so much closer that you won't have the agony or the time delay and maybe not even be able to accomplish what you wanted to accomplish if you've got too much work to do, you feel, to get your house ready to go on market. So here's to you and the decluttering process. And if you want to check out the video, which was phenomenal, or the interview, which was phenomenal, search Mel Robbins on YouTube, The 5 Easy Steps to Declutter Your Home and Your Mind.